Hello, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing a 1970s inspired look. By the way, it was inspired by this t-shirt that I thrifted, and I just wanted to make a look around this shirt. May sound weird, but it's like a childhood dream of mine. I was obsessed with the 70s as a little kid. Like one year for Halloween, my parents asked me what I wanted to be, and I desperately just wanted a pair of bell bottoms, like die cut bell bottoms. So that's what I was. I was a hippie for Halloween. So this to me is like perfect. First off, I need water. This look is supposed to be dewy, shiny, no matter day or night. You want something, I feel, for this look that's gonna like be a little bit shiny, but not too shiny. And I'll deal with that later. And I put on quite a lot. That's okay. Put some on my hands and neck. Next step, to get like your shiny, glowy base, is actually just going to be this Physicians Formula Bronzing Glow Bronzing Serum. So anytime when it's like colder months and I can smell something that reminds me of like the beach, it just makes me so happy. You kind of double up on this serum. Like you can like let it sit, obviously after you rub it in. It just blends and shears out really nicely. Take it down to the neck. But if you let it sit for like a few minutes and then you go in with a second coating, I kind of like that look as well. It just adds a little bit more warmth, and I think even makes this like the base a little bit stronger. I've just done 2 drops this time around. Double check, but yeah, it looks pretty blended right now. Now we can go in with a concealer. So my usual, let me go back in here. And then if I have any other spots that I want covered, not my usual color correction method. Sometimes I get my mole, sometimes I don't. I don't know why I did. Normally I just leave it. So that was weird, but here we go. Always take my concealer up to the eyelid, kind of use it as a primer. A huge difference by using the peach corrector. So like it just makes it, I don't know, just really nice on the skin. It's not like overly overdone or anything. It's just there's a little bit more coverage. I actually got something else, a different product for my bronzer, and obviously my Essence bronzer is my OG, but I'm getting used to this one. It's really fun. It's the Profusion West Coast Glow, and it comes like this. It's like an applicator like this. Apologize, the heater just went on, but I just dab it like that. I would say like it's not one of those products I find that like is easily, like it doesn't glide super easily in my opinion, but it does blend out really nicely if you don't just like glide it on. If that makes any sense, I don't know, but here we go. I'm just gonna blend. Okay, from there we're going to use the highlighter, the Illuminating Liquid in Golden Hour. What I like about this, it comes with like, this is the applicator. So there's like a lot of product for a highlight, I think. But what I like about this product is that it's very natural. In fact, I did just forget a step. For this look, I like to do this situation. So let's do that first. Okay, and then we can kind of just blend in the highlight, and then obviously put the highlight here as well, and you can just do that with your fingers. Okay, so the next step, I tend to want to powder. So we're gonna just powder where I would normally get oily. Oh my gosh, I've used this so much. I've hit pan so much that now I've just opened this up and it broke. Okay, well, it's my Wet n Wild's, what is it? Focus Clarifying Finishing Powder. So we're gonna use that. Then we're gonna use this Photo Focus from Wet n Wild. This is a translucent powder. We're gonna use it to kind of just bake my T-zone a bit. The only problem is you get a lot of product, which is amazing, which is great. It's just, it's very, you gotta be careful with it. So I'm just gonna put it on my trouble zones. I don't get too shiny on my chin, but I do get shiny up here. And then we'll set my under eye. Okay. Really liking this look. It's very nice. Okay, so now we can move on to the eyes, and this is actually pretty good because if I get fallout, it's just gonna probably get caught by the powder. So as we wait for that, another step that I like to, I'm gonna move that out of the way. So while we're waiting on this to bake, I'm just actually gonna go back in with this highlighter and kind of use it on my eyelids as the base for this look. These are like my first two products from Physicians Formula, would be the Butter Glow that I just showed you, and also this palette. So this is the Physicians Formula, I don't know what it's actually called, but it's amazing. And I bought it because I am obsessed with this Isamaya palette that is discontinued. It's amazing. It's like kind of like, I don't know. It's just beautiful. It's kind of got, it's a similar shade range to these, and I was obsessed. So we're just gonna go in with this gray color right here and just pat that onto our lower lid. I just kind of use this as like a quick pat method to kind of just lay down the color, and then I go back in with my finger and kind of just make it more of a thing. Okay, next step is I take the gray, which is the very bottom shade, and I'm just gonna kind of make a smoky eye. So I take it and I dab it with my finger, like on the outer corners, and kind of just do that. And I'm gonna make it look nice, I promise. Right now we're just like laying down the color, and we'll blend it out with a brush. I'm thinking this kind of brush, which is kind of like a rounded tip, is really good. And we just kind of work it in like that. Okay, from there we are going to go back in with the lightest shade, the top shade, and we're kind of just gonna go on the bottom lid and just put it all over the bottom lid. Okay, let me see what we're working with. It doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, and so I'm probably just gonna go back in and dab a little bit more of the gray on the outside because I feel like it's diffused enough with the rest of the eyelid. Now would be a good time to like take the powder down. I'm gonna take it off with this. This is an e.l.f. brush. It's their putty blush. Yeah, putty blush, okay. So far I'm liking it. Next we're gonna do our brows. Yeah, which is the Essence Brow Mascara. It's really good. So I like a smoky waterline. So we're gonna do that really quick. I'm gonna also sharpen this quickly. And you can kind of be messy with this. It doesn't really matter. Ideally, I want to get in the waterline, but it's hard to hold my mirror and like do this at the same time. So now we're gonna just smudge these out. This is from e.l.f. This is their eyeliner pen and coffee. I'm gonna try and just do like a small wing, but sometimes I get a little carried away. Now we're just gonna clean it up, do some eyeshadow, do some mascara. Clean it up. I think I might actually take some concealer and kind of just go back in ever so slightly. I think we're gonna use a brush this time around. I just realized I set this already. That's okay. I mean, I hope it's okay. I don't recommend what I just did, but I feel like it worked. We're gonna go in with this Essence I Love Extreme Lash. It's my fave. It is my fave. I like Telescopic by L'Oreal, and I like this. I feel like this is like the heaviest I've done for the eyeshadow for this look, but that's okay. All right, next step, we're gonna do blush. So blush, I actually for this look have been doing Blush Hour in Sangria. This is also a Profusion product. I'm obsessed with Profusion. Like, love it. Comes out really nice with a brush or with a beauty blender or with your hands. I have not tried it with my hands, so I probably shouldn't say that. But it's a really good product. It looks really, in real life, it looks really pretty, I think. I feel very Studio 54 right now, which is lovely. Okay, so the next step is lips, and it is the Nectar Retractable Liner. And this is from NYX. Did I already say that? Okay, so I just line my lips, obviously. Anyway, I have an uncle, like, and he loves to tell me every time I see him that we had in the 70s, like, they were called bed races. I think they actually did one out at where I went to college again, and I showed him the article. I was like, look, he talks about that all the time. So that was like a thing in the 70s, was like bed races where people, you would have like teams, I assume, and you would literally were running with a bed like down the street. I don't know, the 70s are crazy. Then I'm going with this Wet n Wild Biscotti Mommy. Maybe that's just a Washington State thing, I don't know. That's something that we had here, I guess. So to finish up the look, I'm just gonna go in with powder again. You can never be too sure. No, not with my T-zone. Okay, next step, final step, this NYX Fini Matte Setting Spray. It's supposed to make you matte. I don't know if it actually does, because my T-zone likes to, I feel like it like reactivates. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. I'm doing it too close. I don't know. Am I really blended? I really should have checked before I sealed everything in. Okay, it looks very cohesive. Thank God. I was not happy yesterday's recording. I was like, oh girl, you gotta do that again. You gotta do that again. Okay, take these clips out. Tussle the hairs on my head. Okay, maybe I just need a timeout. Like a 5-second get it together moment. I should get a fan. That would be smart. That would be smart. My goodness. Okay, before I commit to the bit and say it's done, you know, I feel like I just want to go up here, maybe blend some things out. Okay, now I'm happy. Now I'm happy. I think I did a good job. I think A for effort. There was literally, anyway, I don't want to talk about it. So here's the final look. I love this. I love this makeup so much. It makes me feel very vibey, very 1970s, very deserving of wearing this t-shirt. I don't know if you can see it, but I love it. So this is the final look. And if you have not done so already, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. That would be amazing. I would love it. I would love it so much. So yeah, I will talk to you later and I'll see you in the next video.